What up YouTube, it's me, it's your favourite Steve. How you doing? It's Friday. I have no clue about the date. Just came back from the gym. So I can see a geezer with a dog down there. Yeah, so I haven't been vlogging for a while. I think it's been about a week since I uploaded. Just haven't been in the mood. We've had a hard couple of weeks with the son. With his autism, it's just been chaos the past couple of weeks. In getting out of, I think, like the last week of his of him being at school. The last week of him being at school, he didn't have his normal schedule. Like they might have had like a few days of fun and games and stuff, or transitioning to going to like his next year class. And it just knocked. I think it knocked him off a bit. It was just chaos, like real chaos. Chaos to the point where we had to get his behavioural psychologist that we'd been seeing a while back. That we said, look, we can handle him at the minute, but we had to call her, and she come in, and she, like, I have a hard. Sorry, I'm going off on one only about my kid's autism now, but I have a hard time sometimes of separating the two. From him being naughty or it's his autism, and it's, you know, they're one and the same. When you talk to his behavioural psychologist, she was basically talking to me because I was honest with her. I said, look, I struggle with disciplining him. I struggle, when do you discipline him, when's not his fault, when's, you know, yeah. And she was, you know, she was basically saying you've got to live in his world, and he's anxious all the time and he doesn't know what's going on. And she explained it, and like I got where she was coming from with certain bits. He'll, like, when he wakes up in the morning, he'll come into the bedroom and he'll like, Daddy, are we blah 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 today? No, like, because he doesn't speak. Look, he like puts little sentences together, and he's like, Lacey's dance class today. And normally Lacey's dance class means it's a Saturday, and he's getting a sausage roll and a cake on Lacey's dance class day. And he'll say, sausage roll and cake today. And like, if it's not, so sorry. Yeah. So I struggle between the two. And she was like saying, look, he lives in an anxious world. He lives in a world where, like, he doesn't know what's going on. And he'll double check with you what we're doing that day and stuff like that. So I've had him for a week now. Yeah, he's having his tantrums and stuff like that because he can't communicate. It's like, I'll put a sample here. Do it.
Join 7 million people in the UK using ClearScore. Download the app today.
So, as you see in that sample, that's him watching a video of something called, it used to be an old school program called Morph, and you know, he's got into this thing called Morph now. Now on his tablet, and this is another thing I have a problem with his tablet. The lady was saying, look, it's not about his tablet, it's about whatever you give him. If whatever you give him isn't working the way he wants it to work, he's going to lose his shit. So, like, the tablet that he has, we've got like a Sky Kids, it's part of like the Sky package or whatever. So he gets a Sky Kids app on his tablet. Now, if this sometimes, for some reason, the Sky Kids app, sort it out, Sky, if anybody's watching. I think you are, my 200 average watchers. But for some reason the app crashes. Now, if you've seen that clip that I've just put on, that's him getting his sensory fix. So he's going off on one. So he's like proper, like, it's like excitement, he's going off. Now if that goes off, because that app crashes quite a bit, if that app crashes, shit goes off, and I mean shit goes off if that app crashes in our house. So, you know, it's managing it, and like me having to try and keep my cool a little bit, because he started going for my missus. So like, what is he, 5? But he's a pretty big 5. So he started like going for my missus, and like me being Papa Bear and stuff like that, I'll go mad at him, because it's like, but like the lady was like, look, you've got to understand, he doesn't know, it's just a reaction, it's the way his brain works and stuff like that, and like, it's not because he's being naughty, he just doesn't. I struggle with it, and I've said like, you know, I need a course or something, I need like a little bit of a course, like a lesson in how to deal with like his reaction to certain things. You know what I mean? I need a course, and they're saying, well, until he gets his autism diagnosis, and I know I said he's autistic at the start, he hasn't been diagnosed with autism, but all, you know, everyone we speak to is saying he's autistic. It's just basically when he was, I think he was gone to panel, which is where they decide whether he's autistic, when he was 3. He was 3, and we got the diagnosis at 4 to say he wasn't, he just had SPD, which is on the autistic spectrum, but yeah, it's complicated. SPD is sensory processing disorder. So we didn't get a diagnosis, but with that diagnosis it opens like a lot of things. Like, we get help for, like, you know, for us to understand like what's going on, because at the minute we don't know, you know what I mean? And it's hard when like somebody tells you he's not autistic. So in your brain, and especially when he plays up, you're going, well, he's not autistic. But then until you talk to these specialists and you sit there and they're like, look, we can't say he's autistic, but if I was given a diagnosis, he's autistic. And we've had that from like 3 or 4 different people, to a point now where they've turned around and said, we think you should send him to panel again to see if he's autistic. But yeah, just, so I've gone off on a bit of a tangent, but it has been hard work the past couple of weeks. The past week since I've had him, it's not been as bad, because I've been able to manage him. When he wakes up in the morning, he comes in, Daddy, am I chilling with Daddy today? Like, that's what he says, chilling with Daddy. I'm like, yeah, you're chilling with Daddy today. And it's like, yeah, chilling with Daddy, no score for Liam. And like, it's like, so like he's relaxed at the start of the day. Don't get me wrong, if his app crashes, it's absolute chaos. I know there's probably people watching that are saying, well, why don't you just get rid of the app? I've tried it, and life is very difficult, because he knows he can get this thing on his tablet. You say get rid of his tablet, he will not drop it, because of his autistic tendencies. He will not drop the subject. I've took his tablet off him before because he's been naughty. He will not drop it, he'll keep going on. It's just chaos if he doesn't have his tablet. I'll take it off him for periods of time to say, look, you've got to calm down, you're not having your tablet until you calm down. But it's just chaos when I take it off him for like periods, or remove apps or stuff like that, because he knows them on there, he knows he can get them on there. But yeah, he's calmed down in the last week. But look, my thing hasn't been a label for years. Like, I really haven't given a flying toss about like labelling him when it comes to his autism. But it just seems like we get so much more help and more advice if he did get the label of autistic. So yeah, I've gone on a bit. So yeah, it's just, I just thought I'd do like this vlog just to say, like, I am still doing YouTube, but I can't get, with me having, like, my daughter's a pain in the ass as well, but she's just a little madam. But having my son, I can't get any vlogs done. I can get listing done when he like goes to bed, but I like, what I want to do is I just want to get a bunch of photographs done, and then I can list when they're chilling or whatever. on the evening. I don't want to be like me having a listing session of like getting 10 to 20 items photographed in an hour can turn into a 2 hour period if I'm doing a video. So if I don't do a video, you know, I can get like 40 done or 50 done. So it's easy to just do that. So the vlogs, the haul vlogs are going to be taking a break until after the 6 weeks holiday when the kids go back to school. But yeah, it's just been a hard 2 weeks. I didn't mean this vlog to be a little bit about my autistic boy, but yeah, it has been a hard couple of weeks trying to get him settled, trying to get him sorted. Like, he's been waking up at like 5 in the morning. Like today, I had an hour's sleep last night. Don't know, there's some people talking outside my house, the arseholes, but it woke me up at like 1:30. It was like totty. Then there was a wasp in the bedroom, just trying to get it out of the room. And I still couldn't find it, so I ended up sleeping down the stairs because I was like, I'm getting stung by some arsehole wasp while I'm asleep. But yeah, just a horrible night. But yeah, it's been hard. It's been a hard couple of weeks. But I'll see if I can get more vlogs out. We'll see. But for now, peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful. I think you might have more kind of talking vlogs like this while I'm coming back from the gym and coming back from runs. But for now, I'll see you later. Bye bye.
What are we doing?
I think that's the way I want that.
What are you doing?
Right along the coast of Iran. So what happens in the Gulf matters a great deal.
Are you happy?
What are you doing?
I want to jump. I want to. Oh, I miss rescue. Rescue. Oh, I miss rescue.
And say bye.
No.
You say bye.
No. I don't mind that.
You kiss.
And then.
You kiss.
Ow!
Mwah.
No, Daddy.
Mwah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Show me. I don't it. Sure.